and it actually happened 2 weeks ago, not this past week. But anyways, I'm at work. I'm delivering to a hotel, and it's got an individual's name on it on all the packages. It's addressed to one person.
Whoa.
His name is Dennis Johnson.
Okay.
So the hotel that I'm delivering to is the Howard Johnson. And I'm like, okay, so this guy probably like, I don't know. He has something to do with the hotel, surely.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming. So I pull into the parking lot. I get in the back of the truck. I'm scanning through the packages, put them all out in the front of the truck, and this car pulls up next to me. And I'm like, okay, you parked like really close to me. No big deal, whatever. Guy gets out, comes over to me, whips his wallet out real quick, and like shows me his ID. And he's like, hey, uh, you got packages for Dennis Johnson? I'm like,
Dude, did you just
yeah.
do a drug deal?
I'm like, yeah, I've got. I mean, yeah, they're addressed to Dennis Johnson. He's like showing me his ID, and I'm like, okay, cool. Put that away. Why are you doing this? And his license is Illinois, and I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. Here, just take these. And I was like, okay, this guy's, he's cool. He's helping me out. He's taking the packages from my truck to his car. You know, whatever. No big deal. Get done. He signs for him. He leaves. All is well. I go on with my day. I get probably 5 more stops into the day,
So,
and I get a
so you're a
phone.
driver?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
and I get a phone call from the center, and it's my supervisor, and he's like, "Hey, so you delivered to I can't even remember the address. It was like 8199 Green River Road or whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, I remember that." He's like, "So,
Awesome.
he's like, did a guy like meet you there? Like, did you give the packages to someone?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah." A guy came up and he said his name was Dennis Johnson. He showed me his ID and everything, and I gave him the packages. And supervisor says, "Well, what did he look like? Was he black? Was he white?" I'm like, I mean, he was a black dude, 6 foot maybe. I don't know. I'm like, are you getting ready to tell me that I shouldn't have given this dude these packages? Sure enough, this guy hacked into that hotel and used their account to buy like 20 iPads
What?
from a Verizon store. And then I basically just handed him all of these iPads. Well, no, I did. I didn't basically. I literally handed this man all of these iPads.
Dude,
And
you
he
did
just
do a
left.
drug deal. They had
He just
fucking
left.
coke in them.
Probably. Joke's on him, though. I kept one.
They would have
Wait.
known.
So this guy,
Well,
this
okay,
guy.
okay, get this. I honestly could have kept two of them because whenever he walked up, he goes, so you got nine, right? And I say, well, no, actually it says I have 11. And he's like, oh, there was only supposed to be nine. I'm like, well, fuck, buddy. I guess you got some extra ones. I don't know. I should have just been like, yeah, you got nine. Sorry. If I'd
You
known.
didn't know what they were though.
Yeah, if I'd known. And it's weird.
Only.
I thought it was weird while it was happening.
So
Yeah, that is very strange.
that's a crazy story, though.
Wait, so this was at you said this was at a hotel?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait,
It was
so was that his real name then, or did he like get a fake
I
ID just to do this heist?
honestly, it haunts me to this day. I don't know if this
How are
man's
you gonna
name
sleep at night?
actually, if this man's name, and knowing that I aided in a crime. No, I don't know if this dude's name.
Unknowingly, though. Unknowingly.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
You're going to jail. I'm calling the police right now.
So,
I'm going to big house.
so I'm trying to fully understand this because this is like actually very interesting. So you pulled up. So did this guy met you outside of the hotel? Is that
This dude literally, to my understanding, this guy was just sitting in probably the Denny's parking lot, which is next door. I don't know. Maybe he went in and ate some pancakes or something.
yeah?
Came out,
He rushed out as soon as he saw the ups truck.
waited, waited for me
He
to
tossed down his breakfast burrito and sprinted out of Denny's.
threw his hash browns all about the restaurant, and sprinted
Oh, my
sprinted
packages.
to his Buick, freaking skirted off the parking lot over to me, and said, "Hey, I'm Dennis Johnson. Nice to meet you. Give me my fucking stolen iPads."
What the
And I
hell?
handed them to him. Yeah. I even
This
okay.
was this week.
2 weeks ago.
Okay.
This is funny too. I I was trying to make conversation with him because I try and like joke around with people
Yeah.
whenever I'm delivering stuff, whatever. And he was taking all these boxes, and I'm like, man, you couldn't have helped me out and just taking some of this bigger stuff off my truck. And he kind of laughed about it. And then I got to thinking, I was like, this son of a bitch could just go and tell the cops, yeah, well, he told me I could go ahead and take some of the bigger stuff too. So
Oh shit.
yeah,
Dude,
Oh my
the
gosh.
FBI, the fucking postal inspectors are coming for you.
they're gonna
You
get
don't fuck. You don't fuck with the postal inspectors.
they're gonna ride up on their horses and take me to freaking downtown.
Well, here's my question with that. So, I know like if you mess with like somebody's mail or something like that, it's like a federal offense, right?
It's federal offense.
Yeah.
So like, is it the
Yeah.
same with UPS? Like, if you mess with someone's package, does that still kind of qualify as a federal
That's a
offense?
good
Or,
question
like, what?
since it's a commercial like
Yeah.
because I think postal inspectors are like. By the way, these are a real thing. Have you seen the TV show? They try to make a fucking dramatic like detective TV show about postal
No.
inspectors.
No, I actually haven't
Sponsored
seen
by
that.
the US sponsored by the US Postal Service.
Oh, that's
Um,
funny.
but yeah, there's like real people that like have guns and are basically detectives for mail.
Oh
Uh,
shit.
but I think they're only the United States Postal Service. But I imagine, regardless of like the commercial shipping companies, that
Mm-hmm.
like
We
they still have
so
to investigate postal stuff.